Did you know your dog is more likely to catch a yawn from you than from a stranger? This fascinating phenomenon isn't just a random quirk, it's actually a window into the unique relationship you share with your furry companion. Studies have shown that dogs are far more likely to mimic the yawns of people they know and love, rather than those of unfamiliar faces. This means that your dog's yawn is more than just a sign of sleepiness, it's a subtle reflection of the bond you've built together. It's a quirky behavior many dog owners notice, often leading to laughter and a sense of connection. You might find yourself wondering if your dog is simply copying you, or if there's something deeper at play. The truth is, this shared yawn is a small but meaningful moment that highlights the emotional intelligence of dogs. You yawn after a long day and moments later your dog does the same. It's almost as if your dog is sharing in your feelings, mirroring your state of mind. This isn't just a coincidence. Scientists believe it's a sign of empathy, showing that your dog is tuned in to your emotions and experiences. It might seem like coincidence, but it's actually a sign of a deep emotional connection. Dogs are incredibly perceptive animals, and their ability to pick up on our cues goes far beyond simple mimicry. When your dog yawns after you, it's a gentle reminder that they're emotionally invested in your well-being. For centuries, yawning was dismissed as a simple reflex, just a sign of tiredness or boredom. People thought it was nothing more than the body's way of signaling the need for rest or a break from monotony. But as we've learned more about animal behavior, it's become clear that yawning serves many purposes, especially for our canine friends. But for dogs, a yawn is much more. It can signal stress, uncertainty, or even a way to cope with overwhelming situations. If your dog yawns at the vet or during a tense moment, it's their way of trying to calm themselves down and manage their emotions. Sometimes a yawn is simply a way to calm themselves, helping them transition from excitement to relaxation. It's a natural tool dogs use to regulate their mood and maintain balance, both physically and emotionally, or even a gesture of appeasement. In social situations, dogs may yawn to show they're not a threat, signaling peaceful intentions to other dogs or even to people. It's a subtle but powerful form of communication in the canine world. Most intriguingly, when your dog yawns after you do, it's often a sign of empathy. This contagious yawning is a rare trait in the animal kingdom, mostly seen in highly social species like humans and some primates. The fact that dogs do it too speaks volumes about their social intelligence. This isn't just mimicry, it shows your dog is emotionally attuned to you. They're picking up on your feelings, responding in a way that strengthens your connection and deepens your mutual understanding. So next time you share a yawn with your dog, remember, it's a subtle, ancient form of social communication. This simple act is a reminder of the long history of companionship between humans and dogs, and the remarkable ways our lives are intertwined. Contagious yawning reveals your dog's capacity for emotional resonance and strengthens your bond. It's a sign that your dog truly cares about you and is always tuned into your feelings, even in the smallest moments. It's a small gesture, but it speaks volumes about the empathy dogs have for us. The next time you catch your dog yawning after you, take a moment to appreciate this quiet, heartfelt connection, a testament to the deep and enduring friendship you share. Yawning isn't just about being tired, neither for us nor for our dogs. While it's easy to assume a yawn simply means someone is sleepy or bored, there's actually a lot more going on beneath the surface, especially when it comes to our canine companions. We yawn in all sorts of situations, and so do they. Whether we're waking up, feeling stressed, or even just seeing someone else yawn, the urge can strike at any time. Dogs too yawn in a variety of contexts, sometimes when they're tired, but often for reasons that have nothing to do with sleep. In humans, contagious yawning is linked to empathy and social bonding. We're more likely to catch a yawn from someone we care about. It's a subtle but powerful way our brains connect us to those around us, signaling that we're in tune with each other's feelings and states of mind. The same goes for dogs, who have evolved alongside us for thousands of years. Through this long partnership, dogs have developed an incredible ability to read our social cues and emotions, often mirroring our behaviors in ways that strengthen our connection. A dog's yawn, especially when it mirrors yours, is a social signal. It's not just a random act, it's a sign that your dog is tuned into you, picking up on your mood and responding in kind. This mirroring can be a form of communication, showing empathy and understanding. It means your dog is paying close attention to your emotional state, not just your commands. Dogs are experts at reading our faces and body language, and a yawn can be their way of saying, "I see you and I'm with you." This shared behavior helps reinforce the idea that you and your dog are a team. Every time your dog mirrors your yawn or responds to your emotions, it's building trust and deepening the unique bond you share. Dogs may also yawn to self-soothe when anxious or confused. In unfamiliar or stressful situations, a yawn can help them calm down, much like how we might take a deep breath to steady our nerves. It's a coping mechanism that helps them process what's happening around them. By learning to interpret these yawns, you gain a clearer window into your dog's mind. Noticing when and why your dog yawns can reveal a lot about how they're feeling, whether they're relaxed, stressed, or simply trying to connect with you. Understanding these signals lets you respond in ways that strengthen your bond. When you acknowledge your dog's attempts to communicate, you show them that you care, making your relationship even more rewarding for both of you. Yawning is more than a reflex. It's a glimpse into your dog's emotional world. By paying attention to these small but meaningful signals, you can nurture a deeper, more empathetic connection with your furry friend, making every shared moment even more special. Scientific studies have explored whether contagious yawning in dogs is a sign of empathy. In one study, dogs were exposed to yawns from their owners and from strangers. The results? Dogs were far more likely to yawn in response to their owner. If yawning were just a reflex, the identity wouldn't matter, but it does. This familiarity bias mirrors what we see in humans and other social animals. For dogs, their primary social circle is their human family. The yawn becomes a social signal, affirming emotional connection. Even hearing their owner's yawn can trigger a response, showing the strength of the bond. So, when your dog copies your yawn, it's likely a genuine display of empathy. Familiarity bias explains why your dog catches your yawn, not a stranger's. You're not just their caretaker, you're their pack leader and emotional anchor. When a stranger yawns, your dog may notice but won't react. There's no emotional weight. But your yawn is meaningful data from their most trusted source. This shows dogs may have a basic theory of mind. They sense your feelings even if they don't understand your thoughts. An empathetic yawn is your dog's way of saying, "I'm with you." This shared experience strengthens your bond. In the wild, attunement to the pack leader was crucial for survival. Today, that ancient mechanism cements the human-dog partnership. Contagious yawning is a living relic of our shared history. Decoding a dog's yawn isn't always straightforward. Dogs yawn for empathy, stress, or simply as a reflex. Context is key. Is your dog yawning after you or in a stressful environment? The empathy yawn is relaxed, with soft body language and a calm setting. It's a sign of connection and a secure relationship. A stress yawn is more intense, often repeated and paired with stiff posture or wide eyes. This yawn says, "I'm overwhelmed." The physiological yawn is just about being tired, often after play or before sleep, usually with a stretch. Learning to read these differences helps you understand what your dog is communicating. By observing context and body language, you move from seeing a yawn to truly understanding your dog. Each yawn tells a different story. Pay attention and you'll deepen your connection. To truly understand your dog's yawns, you need to observe the context. Dogs communicate in subtle ways, and a yawn is rarely just a sign of tiredness. It's a window into their emotional world, and the meaning can change dramatically depending on what's happening around them. So, before you jump to conclusions, take a moment to look at the bigger picture. What is your dog experiencing right now? For example, during a training session, if your dog suddenly yawns, it might not mean they're bored or uninterested. More often, it's a sign of confusion, uncertainty, or mild stress. Your dog could be trying to process what you're asking, or maybe the task is a bit too challenging at the moment. This is their way of telling you, "I need a break," or "I'm not sure what you want from me." When you notice this, it's your cue to simplify the task, offer encouragement, and make sure to end the session on a positive note. Reward your dog for their effort, even if they didn't get it quite right. This helps build their confidence and keeps training fun and stress-free for both of you. Now picture yourself relaxing on the couch with your dog. If you yawn and your dog yawns right after, this is a classic sign of empathy. It's called contagious yawning, and it shows the deep bond you share. In this peaceful moment, your dog is mirroring your behavior, reflecting a sense of connection and comfort. Recognizing these moments can deepen your appreciation for your dog's subtle ways of showing affection. It's not just about physical closeness. Sometimes it's these small, shared gestures that reveal how much your dog cares about you and feels safe in your presence. Of course, some yawns are simply about being tired. After a long walk, a fun play session, or right before bedtime, you'll often see your dog yawn, stretch, and maybe let out a contented sigh. These are easy to spot and usually mean your dog is winding down, feeling relaxed and ready to rest. But yawning isn't just for people and their pets, it's also a powerful tool in dog-to-dog communication. When two dogs meet and one yawns as the other approaches, it's often a sign of appeasement. It's like saying, "I come in peace," or "I'm not a threat." This helps keep social interactions calm and friendly. This kind of social yawn is especially common when a nervous or less confident dog meets a more assertive one. The yawn helps diffuse tension and signals a desire for harmony, not conflict. To truly understand what's happening, watch the whole interaction. Notice the dog's tails, ears, posture, and movement. The yawn is just one part of a complex social negotiation, a piece of a much bigger puzzle that reveals how dogs communicate and resolve differences. Learning to read these contexts is like learning a new language. It takes patience, observation, and a willingness to see the world from your dog's perspective. The more you practice, the more fluent you'll become in understanding what your dog is really saying. This skill opens up a richer, more meaningful conversation with your dog. You'll start to notice patterns, anticipate their needs, and respond in ways that strengthen your bond. Every yawn is a clue to your dog's feelings, a small but important signal in the ongoing dialogue between you and your pet. The more you observe and reflect on these moments, the better you'll understand your dog. Over time, you'll become attuned to their unique ways of communicating, making your relationship even more rewarding. Once you can read your dog's yawns, you can respond in ways that support them. If your dog yawns from stress, like at the dog park, step in, create distance, or leave if needed. In training, a yawn signals it's time to simplify or end on a positive note. This keeps training fun and prevents stress. For anxious dogs, track their yawning patterns and offer calming activities like sniff walks, puzzle toys, or a cozy safe space. Gear like a thunder jacket can also help. When you see an empathetic yawn, simply appreciate it, offer a gentle pat or a soft word. These moments build your bond. By responding to all types of yawns, you show you're a caring, attentive leader. This strengthens your relationship and trust. Any dog can catch a yawn, but some breeds seem more prone to it. Breeds developed for close partnership, like Border Collies, Australian Shepherds, and Golden Retrievers, are especially attentive to human cues. Their jobs required them to read subtle signals, making them prime yawn copycats. More independent breeds like Beagles or Shiba Inus may yawn contagiously less often. But it's not about breed alone. The individual bond matters most. A rescue mutt with a strong connection to their person may yawn more than a purebred without that bond. Contagious yawning is a testament to the strength of your relationship. It's all about love and trust, not pedigree. The shared yawn is a small but beautiful sign of the human-dog bond. It's a silent conversation, your dog saying, "I'm with you." This behavior goes beyond training. It's at the heart of what makes our relationship with dogs so special. Become a student of your dog's yawns. Notice when and why they happen. Each yawn is a glimpse into their emotional world. By paying attention, you honor their attempts to communicate. These moments are the bedrock of your relationship. When your dog echoes your yawn, cherish it. It's a miracle of interspecies connection. Next time you yawn, see if your dog joins in. If they do, smile and appreciate the silent bond you share. Every shared yawn is a celebration of the empathy and love between you and your dog.